Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back for my Week 7 battle of the Smogon Premier League. This time I'm playing DPP OU, or Gen 4 OU, for those of you who don't know what that is. I'm playing Honor. He's a very, very nice guy, and it was an honor to play him. No crappy pun intended, but I love DPP OU. I also love water. Now, if you guys don't know anything about me, if there is one thing that you should know about me, it's that I love DPP OU. I used to come home from track practice, shower, and just play DPP for hours up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I really love this tier. There's no team preview, and I built my team with BKC, so I want to give them a shout out, of course, for helping me out. And a lot of what I'm doing will be based on either my knowledge of builds or what I expect to come out, and I'll be explaining my plays throughout this. So he leads off with Jirachi. I lead off with Flygon. Now Jirachi could be a couple things. The most common variant of lead Jirachi would be the Akaberry, which of course lets you take fire attacks with HP Ground, Thunderbolt, Psychic, the occasional Grass Knot is there too, and then Stealth Rock. That way it lures Tran, lures Swampert, and things like that. I lead off with Flygon. I'm actually Choice Scarf. This team didn't really have a particular lead, so I led off with Flygon. I put Flygon in my lead slot because lead slots actually mattered in this generation. And it's a great lead for me. I'm actually going to U-turn out of there just to scout his team. I don't think he'd stay in to take an Earthquake right off the bat, as he goes up to Bronzong. Unfortunately, I get a crit. Now, this crit definitely is important because it really basically, it makes a lot of the plays that I want to make change. So like right here, for example, I did 40% to him. I have a Dragonite out. He's more than likely fearing the fire move. I expect the bulky water to come out. He's already shown me Jirachi as well as Bronzong, so I expect like some sort of bulky water like Suicune, maybe Starmie to come out right here. And I decided to drop a Draco, as he actually ends up revealing the Starmie, as that is just going to get dropped. Straight up dropped. Now, also part of the reason why I went for that Draco is because it was really a no-risk play. Based on the damage, even for the crit, and the fact that I saw no item, he was more than likely Trick Room Bronzong. If I Draco'd on him, it put him in range of 2 extreme speeds anyway, so he wouldn't be able to knock me out with Gyro Ball regardless, and I'd be able to knock him out. But we get Starmie up upon switching, so that's going to be completely gone. So he has no spinner as he brings out Jirachi. I expect him to Stealth Rock right here. I know he can't Oko me from full unless he has an Ice move. So I'm going to go for Superpower just to get damage on him. I do have a late game Lucario in the back, and this is one of the Pokemon that is not in KO range of Extreme Speed, obviously, just yet. And he's more than likely going to be faster than me anyway. So I really just wanted damage on him that way. Also, if I started going for U-turns or even had to spam Outrage at some point with my Flygon, I want to weaken his Steel types. That way there's nothing to take it. So gonna go out into my Milotic right now, expecting a Psychic. If he had like Ice, HP Ice or something, he'd reveal it right now. As he goes right for Psychic, my Milotic is gonna take it. And now expecting a Thunderbolt, I'm actually gonna double right back out into my Flygon because it puts the pressure on him. I can go for Earthquake and knock him out at that range. He does have the Thunderbolt, not the Grass Knot, so I can definitely go right for Earthquake and knock him out. Gonna play it safe because I have a few solid switch-ins to Bronzong anyway on my team, so ends up revealing that he is, of course, Levitate. You should be Levitate on Bronzong, but ends up getting in his Bronzong. I'm actually going to go out into my Milotic because I take this opportunity to recover. If he goes for Trick Room, he has to boom if he wants to knock me out. Makes a really nice play and predicts me to go back out into my Milotic. Doubles back out into Celebi. Really good play on his part. So I don't want to take a Grass move. Going to go out to my Dragonite as he fires off a Leaf Storm. Now, unless he has HP Ice, he cannot knock me out at this range at -2. And I'm pretty much free to Fire Blast or even a Superpower right here. I ended up dropping Draco, to be honest, right this turn, because it pretty much hits everything. Even if he had a Heatran in the back, that's a free recover for my Milotic. I am faster than Heatran because I am timid, my Milotic. And he does reveal the HP Ice, so my Dragonite is going to go down. However, because he is -2, I can now go out to my Tyranitar. I'm a very offensive Tyranitar. I can knock him out with Crunch. I decided to go for Stealth Rock because Starmie dropped like turn 4, so there are going to be no spinners this game. I don't have one, and he doesn't have one anymore, I'm thinking. So go for my Stealth Rock as he brings in Jirachi. I know that since it is lead Jirachi, more than likely doesn't have Iron Head. He has the Hidden Power Ground to, like I said, hit Heatran through the Shukaberry, live its Fire Blast and stuff like that. So go for Crunch. I'm able to take it out. I'm actually Black Glasses Tyranitar, so that's a really strong Crunch. He's going to bring back out his Celebi, and I don't want to take a Leaf Storm. I think that T-Tar can still be useful on a sack. Also, it just has that powerful Crunch to spam. So I reveal my Gengar right here as he goes right for the Leaf Storm. Now, I kind of wanted to Focus Blast in this turn, but something I noticed was that he had 4 Psychic types. So I'm like, did he bring Mono Psychic versus me in SPL? I wasn't sure. So I really didn't want to Focus Blast and regret it and him going out to a Psychic type. Even Bronzong, I would rather Shadow Ball it because it does the exact same damage as Focus Blast anyway. So I go right for a Shadow Ball as he reveals a Tyranitar, so he didn't bring Mono Psychic versus me, as that does a clean 17%. Now, Focus Blast can definitely knock him out at this range, but I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss, and there's also the chance that because he knows I'll die to Life Orb, he might double back on to Celebi. And there's also another chance that he's Dragon Dance Shukaberry Tyranitar, so if he Dragon Dances up and I miss, and he gets like 2 Dragon Dances, he still will not outspeed my Flagon because I'm Jolly Flagon, so Tyranitar needs 3 Dragon Dances in order to outspeed me. But I decided to go for Explosion this turn because it would put Tyranitar in range of the U-turn anyway from my Choice Scarf Flagon regardless. And also if you wanted to double back out into Celebi, as he ended up doing, I ended up nuking that thing with the amazing move called Explosion in Gen 4, which halves your defenses, which is crazy. So I knock out Celebi as it comes back in, and what I can do now is go out to Lucario. I decided to go out to Lucario because Bronzong is now in range after rocks of my close combat, and he's also revealed his Tyranitar. So I don't know what his last is, but because Starmie and Celebi are both gone, I don't think it's a fighting resist per se, and if it is, it'll probably be like a Rotom, or even it'd be like a Dragonite, which I can still check because I do have Flagon on the back. So I went out to Lucario. I can fire for close combat as he is actually going to sack his Tyranitar, which pretty much confirms to me that he does not have a fighting resist left, as Tyranitar is going to drop to that close combat. Now, he brings out his Heatran, and obviously I don't want to risk him being Choice Scarf because Choice Scarf Heatran would outspeed me and be able to knock me out with the Earth Power. So I'm going to go out to my Tyranitar as fodder. Also knew that if he doubled back onto Bronzong and tried to get up a Trick Room, Black Glass's boosted Crunch would either knock him out or put him in range of Extreme Speed anyway. So goes right for the Earth Power, as that is a solid 2-hit KO on my Tyranitar, and I can now go right out into my Milotic. I know I do outspeed Heatran if it's not Choice Scarf, and my best play is definitely going for Recover, because if he stays in and goes for Earth Power and I go for Hydro Pump and it misses, he does have a chance to sweep me with Bronzong combined with Heatran if he gets like a 50-50, right? So I go for Recover as he brings out the Bronzong. Now right here, if he explodes with his Bronzong, my Flagon wins because it's Choice Scarf, it outspeeds his Heatran, I knock it out. If he goes for Trick Room, which is his best play, I can try and play around it. So he goes for Trick Room as a fire off a Hydro Pump, barely miss out on the KO. And my best play right now, if he is Choice Scarf Heatran, which I'm pretty sure he is by the way he played it and brought it out versus Lucario, is sacking my Flagon to the expected Explosion. Even if he went for Gyro Ball right here and killed my Flagon, I went out to Lucario, clicked Extreme Speed, knocked out Bronzong, and then Lucario in Trick Room knocks out Heatran anyway because it is faster under the Trick Room. So he goes right for Explosion, his Flagon is going to go down. I also saved my Milotic just in case he was not Choice Scarf Heatran, because that way the combination of my Milotic plus Lucario can deal with it. My Milotic can shrug off any attack, even HP Grasses and Hydro Pump to knock it out, things like that. Even if he's Pashu, I lived any 2 attacks after Recover anyway. So go to Lucario under Trick Room. It is confirmed that he is indeed Choice Scarf Heatran, and he is going to go down to that close combat, and that is going to be good game. So I have won for this game for week 7 of the SPL of the Smogon Premier League, and I'm now currently, well, I don't want to tell you guys my record because I want you guys to check out the other battles if you guys haven't. So there's a playlist down below if you guys want to see all my other battles of this year's Smogon Premier League. We're currently in week 7. I think there's 2 more weeks left. If not 1 more week left, no, there's 2 more weeks left of regular season. So we're cutting it close. The Wolfpack are hopefully making it to playoffs. We're cutting it close, but we're doing our best. But I hope you guys all enjoy. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. Check out my previous battles if you guys want to. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. So goodbye. Cue the outro.